The complete history of United States Makon. In the beginning, the land we now call America was home to millions of Native Americans. For thousands of years, tribes lived across forests, deserts, rivers and mountains, building cultures, traditions and civilizations long before Europeans arrived. Then in the 15th century, European explorers crossed the Atlantic Ocean searching for wealth, land and new trade routes. Soon, Britain established 13 colonies along the eastern coast of North America. Life in the colonies was difficult, but the people slowly began building farms, towns, and businesses. Over time, tension grew between the colonies and the British Empire. The British government imposed heavy taxes while giving the colonists little political freedom. In 1773, angry colonists protested during the famous Boston Tea Party. This moment sparked a revolution. In 1775, the American Revolutionary War began. Led by George Washington, the colonists fought against one of the world's strongest empires. After years of war and sacrifice, America finally gained independence in 1776. The Declaration of Independence announced the birth of a new nation, the United States of America. The young country soon created its constitution, forming a democratic government that would later influence the entire world. As America expanded westward, settlers crossed dangerous lands searching for opportunity and freedom. The era of cowboys, railroads, and gold rushes transformed the nation rapidly. But expansion also brought conflict. Native American tribes lost their lands, and deep divisions began growing inside the country. One of the biggest issues was slavery. Southern states depended heavily on enslaved African workers, while many in the North demanded freedom and equality. In 1861, the nation collapsed into civil war. Brother fought against brother in one of the bloodiest wars in American history. President Abraham Lincoln led the Union during this crisis. His leadership helped preserve the nation, and slavery was eventually abolished. After the Civil War, America entered a period of massive industrial growth. Factories rose across cities, railroads connected the country, and millions of immigrants arrived searching for a better life. Cities like New York and Chicago grew rapidly. America was transforming into an industrial superpower. In the early 20th century, the world entered chaos. America joined World War I and later became a decisive force in World War II. The attack on Pearl Harbor shocked the nation, pushing America fully into the war. American soldiers fought across Europe and the Pacific. In 1945, the war finally ended, and the United States emerged as one of the most powerful countries on Earth. Soon after, a new conflict began, the Cold War. For decades, America and the Soviet Union competed for military, political, and technological dominance. This rivalry led to the space race. In 1969, the world watched in amazement as Apollo 11 landed on the moon. Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on its surface. Back on Earth, another struggle was taking place. African Americans fought bravely for equal rights and justice. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. inspired millions with peaceful protests and powerful speeches. The civil rights movement changed America forever. As the decades passed, America became a global center of technology, entertainment, and business. Hollywood shaped global culture. Silicon Valley changed the future through computers, smartphones, and the internet. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Washington, D.C. became symbols recognized across the world. Today, the United States remains one of the most influential nations in human history. A country built through revolution, shaped by war, transformed by innovation, and driven by dreams. From 13 small colonies to a global superpower, the story of America is a story of struggle, ambition, sacrifice, and endless change, and its history is still being written.
不死我當，不死眼光，隨意我去。